Okay, out in front of the shop in the little corner cove I got here. Um, Double dragons on that one there. This is an image of, supposed to be an image of Christ. Um, this one, somebody made it online in one of the groups for the Abraham Lincoln, and I just copied it onto a piece of MDF, carved it out, and that's that. It's actually pretty dusty, but and then I got one. I'll turn just a bit more. Woman in the Tree, which is the one on top, and then that sailboat and lighthouse one on the bottom. They were, excuse me, they were just projects that either had mistakes or ones that I just was testing out. Um, but I like to keep them and hang them up. I got several other ones over there on that wall as well. Um, hmm, it is beautiful right now. It's 77, and there's just a tiny bit of humidity left. But compared to what we've been going through, this is just perfect. Um, we were in the 7 o'clock yesterday. It was still like 91 degrees, something like that. Pretty muggy. So fasting, um, fasting is, I don't know how to explain it. I think I was saying in one of my videos before about how our domesticated animals, like our dogs and cats and stuff, are obese in America. And a lot of it has to do with just overfeeding. And it's not even under exercising. It's more overfeeding than anything. They do need exercise, but um, and you know, we ourselves as American are much like that. We're kind of on the plumper side, certainly much more so than we used to be. But I've over the years I've heard testimony and other stories from people that fast and the benefits of it, and it could be anything from fasting for 12 hours to fasting for a day. Um, there's people that fast even longer than that. What I chose to do was fasting every day, um, from roughly 6 p.m. to noon the next day. So that leaves about 6 hours in the middle of the day that I can eat. And I usually just eat lunch and dinner. I don't have a snack or anything in there. And I go right into fasting after dinner into the night and wake up that way. And then not eat till lunch. So it's really not extreme at all. A lot of people live that on their daily. That's, 2 meals is all they need, And in reality, it really is. It's especially as you get older and your metabolism slows down. Um, the fasting can absolutely help you. And what I'll say is this: I've been about a month or so. I've been fasting without breakfast, and I was still having maybe a little snack in the evening and everything. Um, but what I've worked out with it works well. It seems I can take my medication on an empty stomach. It doesn't really seem to affect me. I used to get pretty nauseous, but um, like I said, lunchtime comes around, I have a half sandwich instead of a whole sandwich. So just one piece of bread and a small portion of chips, and then dinner time. It's the same thing. Much smaller portions. Um, and I'm not trying to stay away from starches like potatoes and things like that, but I've been just reducing my portions. So some days I might just eat the meat off the plate and consider that my portion. Other days I'll eat the meat, um, and a small side that Julia made for me. But what I don't really do is pile on any sides. I try to keep everything about the size of my fist. So, you know, um, maybe not that big around, but a normal sized chicken patty, something like that. And then, same thing with the potatoes, just not an absurd amount. I love it when we got a salad or um, macaroni and cheese. I love, but um, I just gotta just watching what I've been eating. But it's been working. I've lost 10 pounds and I feel good. Um, I do have days where I just downright feel hungry at times, but um, it's usually the middle day after lunch type of thing where most of us get hungry. So we'll make it we'll keep it in my routine, and we'll see how I do. What's nice about this is that even though I seem to be losing weight slower, um, I'm not ticking back. Like if I have a day where I eat a lot more, I don't see that on the scale as much because I'm still eating less than I was before, even when I have a little more. But so that's kind of the gist of it. It's nothing fancy. I drink water all day long. Always have. I take several medications that leaves my mouth really dry, which is why you hear sometimes my voice will get really gritty, and it's just because my throat gets so dry. I always have to have a water nearby. So yeah, it's really nothing terribly extreme. It it's just kind of common sense, like I said, not eating these huge portions, trying to avoid desserts. Um, but it's nice because the weight is coming off. I was up to just over 220 and I'm down to 210 now. Um, and I want to get down to about 185. That's about the weight I used to be and I was comfortable with. Um, my clothes fit me much better. My face wasn't as chubby, and it I just felt comfortable at that weight. I didn't feel like I could be tossed around like when I was 112 pounds. But I thought I'd bring it to folks' attention. Maybe you're interested in losing some weight and you've struggled. I mean, I have for probably 7 years or so. I've just been ratcheting up and getting heavier and heavier, and I've been trying to stop that upward progression. And I really haven't until recently with this fasting. So, if you're looking for a relatively easy method. I mean, there's no eating any weird diet or anything. You're just eating less. Um, and the more I do physically during the day, the more calories I burn, and it becomes, wow, that was loud. Um, I forgot what I was even saying right there. Damn noise scared me. But yeah, you're not really doing anything weird. You're just eating less, and if you're burning more calories than you're consuming, you're gonna lose weight. It's foregone conclusion. So I struggle with self-discipline on so many levels, but I just, when you can't bend over because your friggin' stomach's getting in the way, and um, when your pants are all getting so tight, and even with a belt, they don't stay up because your damn belly's in the way. So, and I want to be able to move around freely, or, losing 40 pounds, 45 pounds just frees up energy for other things. So that's that. If you guys got any questions or anything, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and you know, I'll keep you guys posted as I do this. I think it's gonna stick now. It's been, like I said, it's been about a month, and I don't miss having breakfast at all. Um, and even, after dinner, if I just put it in my mind that, you're going to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and you're not going to eat before then. And once you're in the bed and going to sleep, your hunger pains kind of fade. Um, but well, thanks for hearing me out. Thanks for checking out the Conversation Corner, brought to you by me. And have yourself a good day.